Did you press the button and then say start while it's recording?
No, after.
Yeah, I bet it says start. Anyway, episode 27. I gotta stop saying anyway because I hate it when Steven says anyway, like breaking away from a topic when we're having fun with that shit. I hate that shit. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try to stop saying anyway because it's just like it's just some lame shit to say.
It's kind of cool shit to say, you know.
No, I don't, and no, neither does anyone else. All right, so we got me, of course, everybody's favorite, Sleepy Jinsei.
Why? Tell me why I'm sleepy, Jinsei. Tell me why I'm sleepy.
I know why.
Jinsei.
You want me to tell you why you're sleepy?
Tell me why. Yeah, tell me why I'm sleepy.
Let's have Steven tell you why you're sleepy. Why is he sleepy, Steven?
Because you went and saw the Demon Slayer movie last night.
He's a little hurt about this.
Did he not get the invite?
He definitely did not get invited. He's a little. Hey, Brad, look. So I'm telling this man. Oh yeah, he's like, hey, so who are with? I'm like, yada 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 yada. People, he don't know. I'm like, Christian. He's like, Christian. Like in a group of people, he's just like, Christian. Turned his nose up at me and everything. Just went back to smashing eggs in a big yellow bucket. I mean,
smashing eggs.
It's okay.
When you do claims. Remember I showed you that one video?
When you do what?
You do the claims for dairy, like all the oat shit, you throw it away.
Yeah. All right, so Jinsei is sleepy because he didn't invite Steven to a movie.
Okay, so we got Steven's bullshit out the way. So you answer the question now.
Jinsei is sleepy because he hasn't been sleeping very well. My man is he's getting old, so he's probably starting to get soft palate issues, which is kind of it's a very common thing. Most people get it, not just men but women too. It's just all it really is when your soft palate, which is the roof of your mouth or like near the beginning of your throat, it gets bigger. So, and it's very prominent, like when people snore, like whenever you're snoring, that's air that is blowing against your throat, the parts of your throat that are bigger and are like blocking your airway. So, like if you, I don't even know how to explain it, or I don't know how to explain how you can do it, but it's a thing. It's pretty prominent. Like I said, when you get older or if you put on weight, it's a thing that tends to happen. You can get rid of it with surgery, but you can also get rid of it by losing weight. So yeah, Jinsei's a fatty now, apparently.
I'm a fatty and I got a big ass throat. What's up, ladies? like when you tell me that shit, I was like, that's what it is. So I got a big ass throat now. My throat just gets bigger. Like, what's going on?
But mine's bigger.
Yo. Hey, so like legitimately just like, I think the worst it got was like 20-minute intervals of sleep. Shaking myself out of my sleep to the point where it was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just stay up. So I woke up at like 4:00 in the morning. I was like, I gotta go to work at 7. I'm just gonna stay up because this whole disjointed sleep shit ain't it.
Yeah, well, one of the best ways to, and like, hopefully it's not what's that shit where you got to get like a CPAP machine? Sleep apnea. Hopefully it's not sleep apnea. I really doubt it because that's a thing that like it doesn't just suddenly fucking happen. You don't just wake up one day and you've got fucking sleep apnea. But if anybody is having this issue, a good way to alleviate it for the time being is to sleep on your front, on your stomach, face down. I know it's not always possible for everybody, but you grow into your sleeping habits, so it's kind of hard to break into it. But it is a thing. My dad had the same thing going on, and I asked him. This is a long ass time ago, mind you. I asked him like, what's up? What's going on? Why are you like? You look tired? Because I used to work with my dad. We used to work in the same restaurant. And I asked him like, you look tired. And he's like, yeah, I couldn't sleep. was waking up very, very sporadically throughout the night. He called it snoring himself awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like he would snore so loud that like the vibration would wake him up. So he went to a doctor to get the shit checked out, which is really weird because my dad never goes to doctors, being black and all. So
facts.
The doctor told him, like, yeah, just try sleeping on. First of all, if you want to get rid of this, lose some weight. And my dad's not like a fat guy or anything. He's just, I don't know, maybe put on some weight. But yeah, so he's telling him, yeah, until you lose some weight and shrink your palate, just sleep on your stomach. Try sleeping on your stomach, and it worked for him. He says that he developed an overdependence on sleeping on his stomach as a result of it, but he's never had to deal with it anymore. You know, he lost a little bit of weight, so it eventually went away. He can sleep on his back now, but he's like, yeah, now I can sleep on my front sometimes too.
Hey, do skinny niggas like not snore at all? Has a skinny nigga like never snored in the history of skinny niggas?
No, they do. Like I said, there's a number of reasons why this can happen. Sleep apnea isn't a thing that only happens to chubby niggas. You know, it can happen to anybody. And then, like I said, it's not just gaining weight. You can also have just like inflammation that can cause that palate, that area to get bigger and press down on your tongue while you're sleeping, or press down on the back of your throat while you're sleeping. So, you know, you can get it from having your tonsils taken out. You can get it from having an infection. You can get it from just being sick. Really, anything that will cause an inflammation can cause you to have that growth, and it's not difficult to get rid of. It just, depending on how it is that you got to put the same amount of time and work into getting rid of it.
Well, this did all follow me having that sore throat a couple weeks back.
I mean, that could be it. That could be it. It might. If you say interject, I'm a fucking. Oh my god! Don't ask if you can interject, bitch. Just say what it is that you got to say.
Maybe is insomnia.
Steven. Nigga.
Just saying.
No, you are just saying. You're just saying shit that you have no idea what it entails. All right, riddle me this, Steven. What is insomnia?
It's where like you can't sleep on your normal sleeping schedule, and it's like it either causes.
Let me stop you right there. You're already wrong.
Okay, then enlighten me.
I don't even want to enlighten you because I just know anything that I tell you is just going to disappear. It's like void of Steven. There's no point in telling you anything. I'm just going to tell you that you're wrong. And if you actually want to know what the fuck insomnia is, you look that shit up. Maybe you'll retain that information that way. But no, it's not insomnia. It's, I mean, is it impossible that it's insomnia? No. But it's highly, highly likely that it's not insomnia. Especially if he's snoring himself awake. Like, you don't even fall asleep. You don't even get into the snoring phase if you have insomnia. So do this, talking out of your ass again.
I mean, that's what he's best at. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's a quirk. Let him have his quirk.
So,
what's your quirk? I'm super strong. What's your quirk? I can set myself on fire and it doesn't hurt. What's your quirk? I talk out of my ass.
Anyways, I got some more questions.
The superhero booty lips. You just call him booty lips after the superhero name? Booty lips.
Booty lips. I can make it clap without even trying.
Go ahead, booty lip showerman. Go ahead.
All right. So, we're bringing back...
By the way, let me interrupt him real quick. Let me interject. So, this motherfucker, bro, we're sitting here emptying out all the goddamn cinnamon rolls that expired and shit like that, right? This is some small task my boss used to try to keep me at work when I would leave, right? Then Steven waddles up there and he's like, okay, I'm gonna help too, right? And he's like remember, mind you, I talked to you earlier about the whole lack of sleep, so I ain't gonna front. Really wasn't in the mood. But he's like, are you ready? I'm like, Steven, what? He's like, I got the questions tonight. I'm like, bruh. Like, I almost told him, hey, look, if you don't shut the fuck up. Like, I was just, like, you know, just like the normal Stevenisms, I just really wasn't in the mood. I just really need to get some sleep. I did come home and, like, from 5 to 9, just passed out. So, yeah. I don't remember how I slept, Kaho. I know how I woke up. I think I woke up on my side.
You know what? I did kind of like sense this aura coming off of you. Like you were kind
of. Here
you
fucking go. Here he go. He asked me something on my aura today too, bro. I was like, bro, I'm not in the mood for your shit right now.
Like
it's your fault. Like you mentioned the word aura in like a positive context, and now he's fucking sticking to it. It's crazy. Like shit that don't make any sense or doesn't matter is completely inconsequential to actually forget. He retains like this aura shit.
But like, I thought it was because you were just like up too late watching the movie, the movie that you did not invite me to. You know.
Hey, listen, motherfucker, and he ain't gonna let this shit go, dog. He ain't gonna let this shit go. I know he just got off work. I know I left at 4:00. I know from 4:30 to fucking 10:30, he was just like, I can't believe he didn't invite me to the movie.
I forgive you, Jinsei.
He almost called you boo.
I really almost said boo. Get the fuck out of here, Steven. Anyway, what about my aura being off?
I mean, you were a little off, but you know what? I forgive you since it was like a crappy day anyway.
You are forgiven.
Conversely, I was helping this woman dump her deli claims, you know, all that old shit from deli or whatever. And like in the middle of helping her, she stops completely. And she's like, why are you looking so handsome today? I was like, ma'am, you are married. I know your husband. You better stop it. I cannot be Sancho for you.
You look so handsome. It's like a sleep, baby. This is how I look when I'm ready for bed, and that's just attracting you.
Yeah. Damn, you look cuddly right now. No, I'm tired. Go ahead, Steven. We should cut you off with organic conversation. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's cool. I mean, you still didn't invite me to the movie, but you know, it's cool. Okay, so I don't know if the audience or you guys like this or not, but I kind of want to start implementing. I think that's the right word. Implementing these like great conversation starter topics. So I have
like last week's ones that were so great.
Exactly. I mean, you had fun with it. I mean, let's be honest, Kaho.
It's not. I'm pretty sure we called them ass questions like 3 times.
All right. Well, we're gonna go through these more ass questions, and then
you know why they're ass. Is because like when we actually do start in on a conversation, we tend to just like let it go. Like it just goes, and we just flow from that shit. We branch off into different topics of conversation all the damn time. We don't have to take it from a list where it sounds like robotic, like some shit that you would hear like a first episode YouTuber trying to interview somebody on like.
All right, since
like that's why they're so ass, because they're not questions that you think of, or they don't have the Steven context. They're just shit that you read off of a list somewhere on the internet.
All right, we're gonna throw out that for right now. Since we have Sleepy Jinsei over there sleeping in his chair.
Don't make this shit about me, because you got terrible questions.
That's called deflection.
Okay. So it's story time with Steven tonight.
So you throwing away your segment? Look what you did.
Okay, I do not apologize. Those questions were asked.
Anyway, I did my very, very first Facebook Marketplace. I don't even know what you call it. Like,
transaction.
Transaction. It went surprisingly well. I was kind of surprised. I got a free TV, and it was awesome. It was like the biggest TV I ever lifted in my life, but I'll throw a picture up on the screen. And yeah, it was like massive, but hey, I wanted it, and I actually ended up getting it for free rather than paying $60 for it. And
is he throwing up the picture at the end of the video or
no,
right
probably,
when he
right
says?
there. I timestamped
probably
it.
at the end of because he never puts that shit. It's like, hey, put this video right now when we're talking about it, or put up the picture of this sandwich right now when we're talking about it. And there's like an hour and a half later, it's just like 26 seconds of me holding 2 bites of a sandwich. Like,
I have a mental timestamp where I need to.
Which is fucking hilarious if you actually think about it. Just 26 seconds of you hold 2 bites of a sandwich.
yeah, like yeah, there was no.
Hey, my nigga, your nails look real pretty in that picture too. I just want to let you know. Way to take care of yourself.
Fuck you. It's like at that point though, everybody was done. Like everybody was checked out. Nobody even had context anymore for the sandwich. It's just suddenly there.
Now, conversely, let's say the video was like huge and like motherfuckers were talking about it, like, hey, bro, what the fuck was up with that 26 seconds of a sandwich at the end? Like, shit threw me off. It threw me off too. Kaho's talking about liking the video, subscribing, and all of a sudden, thumbs and a sandwich. Right.
We hear the call to Ayotunde, Skeety Bobo, and then suddenly sandwich.
Yeah. Niggas gonna be out in the street saying Skeety Bobo, hoping 2 bites of a sandwich appear out of nowhere.
That's quality content.
You stop saying that.
I just made it quality. Stop it.
I know. I wish I was at Kaho's level. Anyway.
Prove me, please, Daddy.
Sickening.
Can I
Sidebar. Yeah, you can, but sidebar. So we're recording, and it's Saturday night. So originally, Steven, like, he just goes on and he's like, "Hey, we're recording Friday, guys." And like, all right, whatever. And then he's like, Kaho yells at him in the chat. He's like, I really wish your ass could be fucking consistent. You inconsistent nincompoop. Right? Kahoisms or whatever the fuck when it comes to Steven. You gotta keep it real simple.
It's a type of language I use.
Yeah. And then what the fuck is Steven texts me on the side? Hey, can you ask Kaho if we can record on Saturday?
Whatever.
So instead of like putting it out there in the chat, he was like, I'd like to avoid all conflict. Could you possibly, be my shield and let Daddy Kaho know I want to record on Saturday?
You gonna tell him what I said? Did you show him what I said?
I did not. At that point, once you said it was okay, I was like, all right, I get,
You have to get some sleep, that's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell him what I said. Tell him why I said it. Tell him why I'm never a happy camper when it comes to Steven and the shenanigans.
No, it's because I see a pattern from every week for almost 2 months. Shit has been moved around, or at least suggested to. I don't like that. I like when shit is at least mostly consistent. So yeah, we can do it this time. I said it because I don't want in the future this nigga to keep moving the thing. Like how I told you he would start trying to get more days off after his first day off a while back. Now that he keeps saying he's taking this or that day off, he falls into patterns that let him shirk responsibility, which is why never mind. But yeah, that's the end of it. That's straight up reading off the fucking teleprompter right there. He could have been like, which is why I'll never let him suck my ass. Like, I could have read that right now.
What?
Just out of the fucking teleprompter. It's like those Charles Barkley clips on TNT.
I don't think he's not going to understand that.
Oh, yeah, you're not. But you will.
It's over my head.
As are most things.
Anyway, can I continue on with the story of the transaction? It's pretty good. He got a TV for free. Would you spend $60 on it? Well, I would have, but the guy was like, nah. I just really wanted it to get rid of. I had our buddy, Philip, and me drive all the way to this guy's house in Riverbank. And guess what happens?
No, just tell us.
We got it all the way downstairs. Keep in mind, you audience, that this TV is like roughly around 200 pounds. So it's a big, heavy, like it's a behemoth, right? And then
You a bitch.
no behemoth.
That's if you're a bitch.
So this behemoth.
Selective hearing. Like, you a bitch. Thanks. I like to keep it short, especially in the summer.
We get it all the way down to the outside, right? It takes like 10 to 15 minutes to drag it down a flight of stairs. And then we get it to the car, and guess what? It's gonna fit in the car. So he was like, you know what? Let me go get my truck from the shop. I was like, that's okay. We will come back another day. Don't worry about it. And he's like, no, I insist. And then he was like, okay. So we used his truck, and he drove with us all the way to Ripon, and that's how I ended up with a free TV. That's pretty cool. Nice guy.
Just so the viewership knows, the distance between Riverbank and Ripon is like 15 minutes. It's really not that big of a deal.
So wait, this dude gave you a TV and drove and delivered that shit for you?
Yeah.
Delivered it to his house, so now he knows exactly how to. Like, there's two possibilities here, Kaho. One, there's a dead body inside the TV. I want to say that's like a 45% chance that's true. The other 55% is that he now knows exactly where to rob this motherfucker.
It reminds me of some shit that I saw on Facebook today. I think Holly posted it. Did you see this shit?
I might have missed it.
It was it said it was like a quote from somebody on Twitter, and the quote said, if you agree to go to a man's house, you've already 95% consented to having sex with him. And then some lady, shut the fuck up, Steven, damn. Some lady responds to it, and she's like, if I agree to go to your house and you've 95% consented to me knowing where you live to rob your ass later.
See, I'm just saying, it's absolutely the truth.
The logic tracks if you're going to follow that line of thought.
Also, like 95. Oh, what? Like, let's gloss over with Steve. Let's dig into it. What hours are we talking about? If the woman agrees to come over between 10 p.m. and 10 a.m., if somebody was like, I'm coming over to your spot, I want to come over to your spot, Kaho. Tim, you come over to your spot.
Nick, you got to stop saying my name.
Why?
Daddy Kaho.
See, you can get that instead.
Get what?
He's like, Poppy Chulo, I'm going to come over to your house at 10. From 10 to 10. You think she coming over there just to like chill? Like, you know.
Oh, hell no.
What's the chances, Kaho? Like, you know what
I mean? I don't think it's very safe to assume anything.
So it's all up in the air.
I mean, like, if you want like to know explicitly, you fucking ask. But to assume anything is kind of it would be like if you went over to you went over to your boy's house, you went over to Steven's house, and like it's like 11 o'clock, and you like, you want to check out my manga? You're like, yeah, check out your manga. So you go to his room, you climb the 3.5 steps, you go into his bedroom, and like you like looking at manga. You turn around, and this nigga is like, he's like butt ass naked, except for like some cowboy boots, a cowboy hat, and he's like putting his nipple clamps on. And you're like, Steven, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, you came into my bedroom like it's 11 o'clock.
So that goes back to that one TikTok where he establishes early on with his female best friend, unless you're trying to get your soul snatched, you cannot come into my house from 10 to 10. So I get what you're saying. I agree with you. You establish that going forward. Now, me personally, I can have somebody come over and be like, hey, look, you can sleep on the edge of the bed. I mean, like, you got a headache. Not really in the mood. So I could do it. But those with less willpower, Steven, he probably would be butt ass naked waiting 10:30.
Were you let me be clear. Were you asking me what I would do in that situation, or were you just asking for like a general rundown on what I thought about it?
What you thought about it?
Okay.
Unless, do you have specific booty call hours?
No, not at all.
How many hours do you get like that? Say
What?
that.
I like how when you first posed the question, for this stupid ass Steven question. I like how when you first posed the question, Steven was like, "Oh hell yeah!" Like you may like just say, "Yeah, I'm gonna rape her." Just say that. Like, why are you even dancing around it? Just say it because.
Listen, I get the whole fear and shock, but let's be real. 95% of the women out there in the world, if Steven's the one trying to rape them, bro, that's not going to be a mission he achieves. Steven is going to get fucked up. He's going to get tased in the nuts, and then he's going to get fisted by some woman. And then he's going to find out that he liked that shit, and he's like, oh, to achieve all the pleasure in the world, all I got to do is do this over and over again?
Like in the middle of the night, he's gonna bust out of his bedroom door, singing, "Oh no!
Oh no! I hope no woman fists me tonight. Oh,
what will I ever do? There's a box of blue latex gloves and a whole jar of Vaseline right over there."
I'm pretty sure Steven would be gaping at that, which is a crazy statement, but still.
Hey, it's 2021, man.
You're right. I ain't judging. Get your gape on.
There you go, Steven. You can dilate that butthole as much as you want to.
Thanks, Kaho.
You know you don't know what dilate means. Stop it.
Yeah. College words and shit.
Anyway, what were you saying, Steven? Before we start talking about your gaping asshole.
So, off topic, going into a new topic here. How's your car doing, Jinsei?
That's not at all what you were saying. You asked me something about the booty call hours.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
How many calls do you get a night?
Go ahead and incriminate yourself off some shit.
What's wrong with him, bro? What's wrong with him?
He's trying to get you. He's trying to get you in trouble. You know why? Because you didn't take him to the movies.
I'll never let you live. I will never let you live that one down.
Leave it down, motherfucker. If I went back in time, I would do it again. Steven, you were at work, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
I have time, bro.
Yeah, okay. So all you're doing is proving Kaho right. In the most negative light, you're proving Kaho right.
How?
I don't have to try. Like all I got to do is throw out the Steven prediction and then just kick my feet up and just let nature take its course.
Because it's like he said, you fall into this pattern of, hey, I guess it's like some mindset that like most associates have. So I'm not even 100% upset with you. But this whole work doesn't care about me. I should just call in. You know that one Facebook quote, Kaho, where it's like, take your time off, call in, because you know what? They didn't schedule enough people. But it's like, the flip side to that is, you're like, shut up, Steven. I know you're trying to defend yourself, but this really is not 100% you. Just letting you know you're just doing some shit. But the flip side is, you are hired to do a job. And when you take yourself out of that equation, like, what use do you have to the company? You know what I mean? Like,
not very much.
If they can't, your best ability is your availability. If you can't show up, like, what's the point of having you there? Now, this is the exception being like if you're actually seriously sick. You know, fuck that job, because you know, dying for some shit ain't worth it. But still, like that whole I'm just calling. They should have scheduled more people. That mindset, with the way retail going nowadays, just doesn't work. You've seen the video from RDC World where that nigga's working in a dollar store and he's doing everything by himself.
Yeah.
That is absolutely the future of retail.
You know, when you said that, you said something about a Facebook picture about work. Like all I could picture was the one where it's just like a black dude. He's sitting in his car, like he got like a shower cap on for some reason, and he's just looking at his job, the entrance to his job, and the caption says, "I wonder if my job knows I'll fight everybody in there."
That's like That's something else entirely. Like, who is your who in your job can really see you with the fisticuffs? Like, you got to think about it. Like,
nobody. Shit.
What I'm saying. Anyway, Steven, go ahead. Defend yourself. What was you saying?
I mean, you're right though.
Tell him what you mean, Steven.
Say it with your chest, David.
For once,
Said you right. So he's
he actually got me.
not defending himself. He's a piece of shit. That's what he said.
Yo, chill, Kaho. Relax.
That's what he said. He said you right. You got me.
I'm just saying. Like, your ass was at work. It was Friday night. By the time we got out the movies, you were barely getting off work. So stop it.
And you ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high.
Steven's definitely gonna get fired on his day off.
What would he be stealing? He ain't got no reason to steal boxes. What would he be stealing though? In order to get fired on his day off.
There's the thing that commonly misconstrued where an associate knows what's going to be on the floor early, so all they have to do is like stand at the door, wait for the shit to come out the door, and like snatch it up and go to go pay for it. But the reality of it is that it has to be on the sales floor for 24 hours before you can actually buy it to give the customer a chance to buy it. So he would definitely, they come out with like another retro system. He would definitely be the one to like get fired because of that. He'd be like, "Oh, I've seen Steven get two of those retro Sega, whatever the fucks." It's like, oh, he's good. Get the fuck out of here. He's out of here.
Finally.
Oh, no. Not finally.
Finally, it happened to me.
I mean, I just got I just got a new stimulus check, so I've been like buying retro stuff left and right.
What you get, the California State stimulus?
Like a $600 one.
Okay, the California State stimulus. Okay, obviously, you made less than $30,000 this year.
I don't know. Probably. I make like 25,000.
How do you feel being one of those people that you hate so much?
Who are you?
Having money handed to you.
I hate it actually.
Yeah, you should donate that money to me so that you don't feel as bad.
What
Kaho, chill.
What?
Why would he donate it to you when I'm right here? What the fuck is
Then take him to the movies, nigga. What the fuck?
Did you want to take him to the movies?
I forgive.
I mean, I'm gonna say yeah in order to get that 600.
Hey, I forgive. Even though me and Jinsei go through a lot together, I forgive him. Like, even though he did me dirty, I forgive him.
Even though me and Jinsei are married and he sucked my dick because we're married, I forgive him.
Yo, it's half and half. We just 69 it all day long.
You making shit up? I'm making shit up. You know.
No. Come on, man. You can do me better than that, Kaho.
All right, so adjusting into a new topic here. I want to say, so last week was one of my last morning shifts at work, so I was able to go hang out with Jinsei on lunch. And you know what? This man Jinsei has incredible driving skills.
I forgot I drove him. I forgot all about that shit.
You drove him to work?
I drove. On lunch we leave. So I let him get in my car. He was sitting in my back seat like a child. The bass was booming, going against his backside. He didn't know what to do. So what did he do, Kaho? He was like, "I'll just try to nod my head to the beat." Yeah.
Okay. Did you record it? This is something you should have recorded.
I was driving, Kaho.
Like, you ain't got like a camera thing set up, like the arm that holds the camera on your shit.
We did have a coworker with us.
You remember when I like, I think it was last week, I sent you that video of the fucking terrible ass snow that I was driving through?
Yeah, I wish y'all would hurry up and get over that so I can come on out there, buddy. But go ahead, take your time, I guess.
Colorado, nigga, it'll be 75, 80 degrees one day and then fucking dumping snow the next.
Crazy.
Colorado need to chill.
it needs to stop chilling so damn much.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. But no, I don't have the dash thing for my phone. It just fell off recently, actually. So I'm gonna get another one.
Yeah. All right, so continues. Nigga was nodding his head. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He nodded his head to the beat. You know, we just went to a nice little Wendy's. You feel me? Went inside, ordered and everything. I paid for him. He was trying to pay. Well, you know, he paid last time. Okay, you got to be fair about the shit.
Wait, was he sitting back there like, all right, number 3, Wendy's Burger Jack with fries? Was he chanting to himself?
He always does. Did we discuss that? That this man goes over his order 3 times before he orders?
I heard him saying it himself while he was in the car by himself. I didn't know that he said it while he was with you.
He's like, yeah, okay, yeah. Number 3. Yeah, I like tomatoes. I could do tomatoes. I think I'm getting chocolate up. Large medium. So, okay, what you want to do? Don't put me on the spot, lady. But yeah, that motherfucker was going over what he was going over.
Sweating me.
Plus, I had the order for somebody else, and I was like, I could let Steven pay. And he tried to throw a 20 at me, like, come on, bro, let me go half. I'm like, bruh, this is what we do. We take turns paying for each other. We build camaraderie. Stop it.
I was willing to pay. I was showing you that, like, I wasn't gonna try. I was trying to show you
This is also Steven, who we're going to a place and we're like, all right, let's go, Steven. He's like, wait a second, I need to get cash. Like, Brad, you got a card, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, you can just swipe, right? He's like, it's complicated. What's complicated about that, Kaho?
I mean, apparently it's a fucking Facebook relationship.
So, but I had to put some thoughts into shit. I really did, because I was like, Brad, I'm like, I need to know, like, what's complicated. Do you not know your PIN, Steven?
No, I know it.
Okay. All right, cool. So the other thing was you just don't want the transaction on the
card, so that way my dad would like, why is this?
Okay. So conversely, when you go buy a fucking chocolate bar, which is what he did, and it costs you $80 instead of $1, is it not on the transaction list as well?
It just says Walmart, so it's good.
Wait, what the fuck kind of chocolate bar costs you $80?
Nah, you're getting cash back. So it says $81 spent at Walmart on your transactions.
Okay, so he's gaming the dad system.
I guess, but like at the same time, it's like, okay, you either spend $40 or $38 at Wendy's, or you spend $80 in one transaction at Walmart. Like, I'm pretty sure Papa Steve don't give no fuck, like for real, or else he would have said something about that $81 transaction for a candy bar.
You got a point.
I like, if I was Big Bang Dad, I'd be like, nigga, what the fuck? You get like some super Belgian golden flaked chocolate? Like, what the fuck is this $80, Steven? Nah, bend over, expose the ass. It's time for a whooping.
So it's like, wait a second, do you hear that? Why does it sound like we're in a cave?
I can hear the ocean for some reason.
So yeah, Steven, I just like sometimes you be doing the most, brother, and I don't know why.
Take a swing, and draw back. Damn, where'd my belt go?
How we roll, or how I roll.
That's crazy ass. I don't know why I pictured that guy. I'm mad.
This nigga's ass just slurp it up like spaghetti.
That's trash. That's garbage. That's hot garbage. Why you do that though? Why you do that?
And then to top it off, what Jinsei just said about that whole going out to lunch thing. When you come out of Wendy's, right? And then this guy in the drive-thru, he double takes, like, you can actually order inside. Oh my gosh. Because, like, you know, the whole pandemic and everything.
So the drive-thru line was long as fuck, and he was like, I'll drive over this curb right now so I can just go inside. Like, he really was contemplating it, bro. But yeah, it was, you know, it took Steven to lunch. Now, I'm about to be working even earlier pretty soon, so yeah.
Why?
That's what my schedule says. And I ain't got no problem with that.
What is even earlier?
5 to 2.
Disgusting.
Instead of 7 to 4.
So, I have a confession to make.
These are my confessions.
I wasted $60 this week. Straight up.
You said what?
Straight up gone, like a snap.
Was it on the TV?
Nope, it was in real life.
Nigga, what?
So I go to GameStop, right?
He said he thought you asked, was it on TV?
Anyway, let me tell the story here.
Go ahead with your dumb ass. Go ahead.
I go to GameStop the other day. Everybody at work is playing Call of Duty Cold War, so let me jump on that, right? Everybody's playing. Like, Steven, why don't you have a PC, right? Why don't you play Call of Duty Cold War with us? I hear you're really good at shooters. I'm like, okay.
First of all, that's a lie. Nobody said that, but go ahead.
I was like, okay, let me go to GameStop, which I should have just gone to our work and bought it there. But no, I was stupid and wanted to go to GameStop and put down $60 on a game that didn't even work. And I'll explain that situation in a moment. So I was with my girlfriend's nephew who we went in and I said, hey, do you have Call of Duty Cold War, the new Call of Duty, but the digital version so I can download it on PC? He was like, no, we don't. Let me pull it up from our, I don't know what you would call it, from the computer. And he was like, we can just, buy it off the website for you. And okay, sure. And I come home, come to find out the code is invalid. The code was weird numbers that didn't even match the activation area. So I pretty much wasted $60, and I'm not gonna drive to the next town over to this GameStop ever again. And so I ended up going to work, and I ended up buying a second copy of Call of Duty Cold War. So I theoretically wasted $60. And that could have been a whole another meal for me and Jinsei to have a great lunch date.
Say trying to date me, bro.
And this no surprise. Even the listeners know about this shit. Also, don't ever buy a secondhand digital copy of anything because the code has already been used.
If he paid $60, he didn't. It's not secondhand.
The fuck was that?
Japanese in the background, but
hentai.
No. I'm about to show. I'll show you the video in a second. Tifa and Cloud versus a bunch of units in the game replay.
Wait, they voiced Tifa and Cloud?
What'd you say?
They Tifa and Cloud. They never voiced the crossover units.
They voiced them for starting with Final Fantasy VII. Yeah.
Wait, what? I'm asking. I'm talking about War of the Visions.
Yeah, I said they started with Final Fantasy VII. That's the first set they did.
Oh, all right, cool.
But anyway, yeah, if you bought it for $60, it's not secondhand. That's retail price,
Because GameStop though.
But my guess really is that Steven just probably put the code in wrong. That would be my assumption.
I'll send you the code right now. See if you can't use it.
Yeah, go ahead. Just post the code on the internet. See if it works for anybody on the internet. Guaranteed, somebody will figure this shit out. Don't actually type it though. Take a picture of it.
I'll just shoot it over to Jinsei.
$60 again.
Jinsei, you got Cold War?
No, but I'm not in a Call of Duty either. So
we've already told you this. Neither of us play shooters.
Play though. Kaho is kind of adamant.
First-person shooters. I don't play first-person shooters. Third-person shooters are cool. Like Division, that's my shit. First person though, Wait. You mean you playing first person shooters? Nigga, you traitor?
I mean, I'll play. I'm not like you. Shut up, Kaho, traitor. I'm just saying it's not like shit. Call of Duty came out now when Modern Warfare 2 was like peak. Like that was like playing the fuck out of that. And then I want to say World at War. Played that one for a little bit too. But MW2, I was on that thing. But it is literally the same thing. Titanfall 2, giant robots. You give me with some giant robots any day of the week, you know what I mean?
A good hour and a half before you never played it again?
I mean, at least.
Yeah.
At least.
Good use of money.
Did you guys?
If you conversely, if you look at it like $60, that's like a good hour and a half. It makes sense.
Nigga, no, it's not unless you're making $60 an hour.
No, I mean it just makes it like I got my usage after $60. I'm just saying, like once in a while, not every single day. I mean, hey,
a grand total of an hour and a half. No, I disagree wholeheartedly.
Bro, you can't
with
put a price
with my entire heart, I disagree.
But you remember when we talked about your birthday fact? You only got like 3/4 of a heart. Like, come on.
Talk about. Nigga, my name ain't Steven.
No, he got chromosomes. Extra. He got extra fucking.
His eyeballs are shaped like fucking like grapes as well. Like, fuck.
He only got one nipple. Like, but we're not talking about that. We talking about
Wait,
you know, last episode when you said, Steven ain't got no nipples. Like, my first thought was, damn, this nigga ain't got no nipples. Like, I questioned it out loud, but in my head I was thinking, damn, that's how you gonna have your girlfriend suck on your nipples if you ain't got no nipples? That kind of sucks.
She does anyway.
No, she just sucking on your bare chest. That's crazy. That's a crazy ass thought. Stop it. He getting devoured. Stop. He getting devoured. You like nipple plate, my nigga? Is that what I hear, Colin?
A little bit lightweight.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
See, when Steven answers, I assume you're talking to him. But then you remember, like, you know better. Do I like playing with nipples? Yeah. Do I like nipple play myself? I mean, I'm ambivalent toward it, I guess.
Is that hey, you try to make me act up, ma'am? Like, is that the move to make? Like, she come by, she stroke your nipple in a circular motion, and you look at her, and you're like, hold up, you trying to get fucked? Don't be asking. Like, is that your button to push, my nigga? Like, that's what I'm asking.
It's not the button, but like, I guess as an indicator, it can be a button. Because like for real, who just runs up on you like nipple. Like who does that?
I'm just saying. It can happen.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like it's unusual. So when it does happen, like the first thing that I go to is like, you what are you getting at here? Is it?
What you trying to get into?
Is it time to smash?
What?
Steven's mind probably went instantly to Smash Bros. But anyway, yeah.
So who's your main character, Kaho?
Yeah. I don't really think I'm like too big on the nipple play myself for me.
No, like if she was to bust out like some clamps and was just like, this is what turns me on, Big Daddy.
First of all, if you calling me Big Daddy in the bed, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know. I think you're flexing your inability to talk dirty right now, Kaho. I don't know. I don't know. You call me big. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Like, why you keep bringing up my weaknesses?
I'm just saying. Hey, we all got weaknesses, Kyle. It's just how we master them, brother. That's it. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. Hey. So if anyone didn't catch it in the past, I'm not good at talking dirty. I'm not.
This man, and I want you to get. We gotta find the episode. I want you. We gotta just link it in the description box because I think, audibly speaking, I probably never laughed as hard as I did because this motherfucker. I was like, "Hey, you talk dirty to me," and he was like, I can't do it," and he just wouldn't do it. He wouldn't talk dirty to me, and it was making me laugh too hard. Like face was hurting. Fucking dimples is on 10, you know what I mean? Tears running down my face. Like, for real. Like, that shit, he just wouldn't talk dirty to me. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, man.
We've known each other for 25 years. You can talk dirty to me. Just try.
I can't.
Weak.
Shut the fuck up, Steven, you bitch ass.
Hey, that shit killing me. We gotta, hey, next time we get Eye on here, I gotta see if you know how to talk dirty or not. No probably talk dirty in Nigerian. Oh yeah, you like
call his fucking wife in and have her sit in on it. Make sure that she keeps him truthful.
Yeah,
bullshit.
For sure.
By the way,
because he gonna bullshit.
Speaking of guest, when are we gonna have Jared on the podcast?
Didn't he answer this question last episode?
I mean, I'm calling him out.
Yeah, I don't think Jared's interested. I mean, I personally haven't asked him, but I mean, if he said anything, he hasn't said it anywhere where I can read it.
Nah, he's only ever mentioned in a DM the podcast, but I could screen cap it and show you. I plain as day asked this nigga on the 19th of March when he get on the episode, and then he didn't message me back till the 12th of April, but it was about this guy mobile game. So it's not like the messages disappeared, so it's literally right there in his face.
Believe it.
Wow.
Wow, what, nigga? Where's your fucking guest?
I'll bring him on in a week or two if you want.
Who?
My homeboy B Rapsby. You have the channel with about.
What the fuck is his name?
B Raspy.
B Raspy?
Yep.
Like smoke too many cigarettes, raspy.
Sort of, but he has a YouTube channel called The Zone. He does a whole lot of like emulator stuff. I knew him like back in like 2014 and
so on and so forth. Okay.
I think real awkward plug there. But so what? He'll be on like in a week. Like he can get on next week.
I'll see what's up.
See, we've always come through with somebody who's like ready to go. This man said, "I gotta see what's up."
I'll see. Hopefully he considers it. B Raspy. You said he does like emulator shit, like video games.
Yeah, he has a few like according his like videos are about like according like top 10 best games on Xbox according to Metacritic.
Oh, he's a top 10er, huh? Okay.
Actually, top 100er.
Great.
Cool content.
I mean, coming from you, like high praise doesn't really mean much.
He's more successful on YouTube than I am.
Okay, that's still not saying much.
Whoa!
What am I supposed to front and be like, oh yeah, this nigga Steven has been on YouTube for 6 years and has 1 million followers? Like, well, no.
I've been depressed lately. My anime channel has been kind of like dead.
You gonna just attack this man's depression, Kaho?
I didn't know he was depressed until he said it just now.
Damn, Kaho, you really like, I hope you go through something in life you can never get over. Damn, Kaho, that's some cold shit. Some cold shit, Kaho. Sheesh.
That's cold as fuck. Cause damn, I didn't even know that I said that shit.
That's some crazy shit you be saying.
Slipped under the radar. I didn't think I was that mean.
Yes, you did.
It's okay, Kaho senpai.
Shut up.
I think he said that with a tear running down his eye. Kaho, I don't know.
Depressed ass.
Anyway, yeah. How about that new stimulus check?
I think first of all, Kaho doesn't live in California, and I don't think I qualified. So
how do you not qualify?
I made too much money. I made too much money.
Too much money.
I don't know. I have to look into it because if I do, I'll have to do something special for my car.
What do you got planned?
Pay it off sooner. Responsibility or whatnot.
$600 center.
Yeah. That goes into speaking of plans. So I think I'm gonna sell my 300.
Really? I thought you were gonna give it to your brother.
So that's the thing. Literally right now, I'm parked on the grass in front of the house because we have like 7 cars in front of the house right now. So I'll figure it out. If I can sell it for my down payment, it'll be like I just got my car out of thin air. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're still paying on it, but I kind of I get what you mean.
You get what I mean, though, right?
I get what you mean in a bullshit sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I never put down my stimulus money to get my car.
Yeah. Zero money down.
Yeah. So I think I can do that. Like currently, off of a lot, my car, same mileage and everything, is going for $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
I only want 4. So if I can sell it to somebody for 4 straight up, tags paid for, no accidents, no issues at all. The fuck? Might as well.
Sell it for 5. You get 4, I get 1.
If I can sell it for 5 to somebody in Colorado, I'll give you 1 bread.
I mean, you gonna need somebody to broker the deal. You can be like, all right, cool. It's just sold. Right. How much? 5,000? Hell yeah. All right. How much? Let me count this money. 1, 2, 250, 270, 271, 272 and 3/4. Like, yeah. Where's the rest of it? The Yeti came down and shook me down again.
Hey, look, if any place got a Yeti, it's fucking Colorado. You're right. But what I'm saying is, if not only did I put the listing out here in California, but I put it out there in Colorado, I can drive out there, collect the money, spend the time with the homie, and then fly back. You feel me?
Yeah, I guess.
So yeah, something to think about. You feel me?
Craigslist. Oh
yeah.
I've actually sold a couple of vehicles for my boss on Facebook.
Really? So you've done Facebook Marketplace transactions like Steven.
I've sold 4 cars.
One step closer to being just like you, Kyle. He is.
Yeah, no. You see, the difference is when I sell shit, I make money. This nigga goes on Facebook to lose $60.
I didn't lose anything. I gained.
No, you lost $60.
That was because I made a stupid mistake and I didn't.
Yeah, nigga, Facebook and GameStop are in cahoots. You lost money.
You're right.
Facebook and GameStop meeting in like some shady, smoke-filled back room. Yeah, we gonna get this nigga.
Who we talking about?
Showerman.
So, fella, if you were out there, whoever, if you're out there, the guy who gave Steven a free TV, I just want to let you know that he showers in a golden bathtub. Rob this man. Yeah.
He leaves his bedroom window open every night, and he doesn't sleep with pants on.
Get some cheeks.
Yeah, get some cheeks. Get some fucking some jewelry to sell out of his mom's jewelry box. It's all good. It's a good night right there. Profitable and pleasurable.
That's crazy.
You see him like, oh, I just woke up from a nap and my window is open and so is my ass.
His ass was always open, brother. That's the thing. It was like the Hulk. That's my secret. I've always been a gaming. It's like, goddamn, Steven, what the fuck? What's up, Steven? Why you getting quiet for it, bro? What's wrong with you?
Anyway,
you got something to say?
Yeah, he probably did feel kind of bad, Kaho. You did attack his depression.
I'm good.
Fuck your depression, nigga.
Whoa, Kaho. Let's chill out there, buddy.
My bad.
Steven, I think you're actually incapable of actually being depressed.
You're right. And it would take a lot.
Like a reaction, natural reaction. So it's like if Steve wanted to come in here, like, guys, I'm really sad. Man, fuck all that. Here's what we're gonna talk about instead.
It is.
But it did hurt losing $60 last week.
Man, fuck all that. Here's what we're gonna talk about instead. So I joined a D&D group recently.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be like a pretty standard game, but I don't like doing shit standard. So he's like, all right, just the guy who's DMing it is leading. He's like, just pick from like any of the standard races, like elf, half elf, dwarf, human, etc., etc. But I'm like, nah, I want to play a goblin. I want to be a goblin. So he's like, all right, you could be a goblin. Like, why do you want to be a goblin? I'm talking to him in voice chat while I'm doing this. And I said, oh, because I like to do voices. He's like, you do voices. You do. Let me hear your goblin voice.
Yeah, let me hear your goblin voice.
I told him, nah, you gotta wait until we play. So, yeah, you gotta wait until we play, Jinsei. So, get into game 1, and my character gets introduced. The party that finds him had just come from killing a whole bunch of goblins, like an hour before, whole bunch of them. And so my character gets like first speaking line comes in and is just like wondering like, yeah, you niggas found me. I was locked up. I'm a prisoner. Why is everybody like drawing weapons on me and shit? Like I got manacles on. I can't attack you. And then I did the voice, and the one chick in the group is like, "Oh no, we can't attack him. No, this is my friend now. This is my best friend." Because and that's something that a lot of people don't seem to get. Is that like when you do and I know it can be embarrassing, so I understand, but like when you do a voice for your character, like it makes it seem how do you put it? It's like when you're the only person who's doing a voice in like 5 people who are playing, you become like the center of the role play or the center of the immersion or what have you. And as you know, I'm pretty good at doing voices. So it was pretty fun. And there's the other guy who's playing another friend of mine that I play Ragnarok Online with, and he starts trying to do a voice for his character now. And he sounds pretty silly. He's like he's like from Thailand or something, so he's already got like an accent going, but he's trying to do a voice that's like Scottish on top of being from Thailand and not really like speaking English 100%. It's fucking hilarious, the voice that this guy pulls off for his dwarf character. So let me ask you, Jinsei, if you had to play a character that had a voice that was not, it was out of the ordinary, not a human, not an elf, something that had an accent or like a different type of creature voice, which creature or which race I should say would you be the most comfortable with aside from humans and shit?
Orc.
Trying to do like
orc.
An orc?
Yes, all deep and shit, just lots of grunting. Because I've done this before. I told you that it has been 4.5 years, maybe almost 5, since my last D&D session. But there was a place where after work we would meet up, and we only did like 2 or 3 sessions. But yeah, and but it was like 6 of us, and we met up and we did the shit. And I was like an orc paladin, and it was just a whole bunch of grunting. Yeah, just deep in my voice. I have to make a face to do it. So yeah.
Let me hear orc.
No. I'm on the mood.
This ain't no date. Let me hear your orc.
I'm not in the mood. I got a headache. I'm rolling over.
Pretty sad impression.
This is impression of a bad date.
Shut up, Steven. Yeah. So yeah, that would probably be it. I'm not too familiar with I guess it depends on the rule set, right? Like what you can or cannot be. But I'm guessing you can technically be anything.
I mean, there are a lot of there are a lot of homebrew races, which technically anything basically. But there are also a lot of races that are like sanctioned by Wizards of the Coast, which is a company that does D&D. And orcs are one of them. Well, half orcs. No, I guess full blown orcs are now too.
Yeah, full blown orc. Paladin, a man of the church. I'm out there grunting, swinging my great sword for God.
like some orangutan type of grunts.
Hey, bro, like if I'm really into it, bro, I'm getting in. You feel me? Like, I'm grunting at everything. I'm grunting at the snarky comments you making because I'm an orc paladin. Because you're like, what the fuck? Like, don't what the fuck me. I'm a man of God. Like, you in the presence of a man of God. You better stop it. Better respect this. But yeah. So I mean, but it's been 4.5 years, Kyle.
Okay. I mean, why you keep bringing that up?
Since I did that shit, it's been a long ass time. And it's more like I'm bringing it up because it's like I can't believe it's been that long.
I mean, it ain't got to be that long. You can fix that, you know.
Come on now, I'm too tired for that, brother.
Exactly.
You too tired for everything. My feet hurt. My back.
I'm too shy, not tired, shy.
Oh, okay. You ain't shy.
Stop playing.
You are shy. You are. I know this, but you ain't shy. Like, come on.
He's not shy.
It's like, you know what? I hear that statement so often that I know it. I know how it makes sense. You shy, but I know you're not shy. What the fuck? Like, it makes sense. Yeah. But can we hear your goblin voice? Because I already have a pretty astute idea as to what it is. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard this shit before. But yeah, I'm trying to hear it.
Let me hear it then.
I can't do it. You can do it. You do it. Can't mimic you, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Steven, what voice would you be doing?
Like an elf.
Like I said, aside from mainstream races who just have typical ass human voices. So no elf, no dwarf, no human, no halfling. If you had to do a voice, like you had to do something that was, I don't know, strange or weird or different, you had to do a voice. Which voice would you try and do?
Like, can you have like ants from like Lord of the Rings, like those big tree people?
I don't think that those exist, or at least not as player character races.
How many player
But I
character
mean,
races?
technically, I guess you could if you're doing homebrew. They could just do the ant voice.
Like talks like.
Shut up.
And he
Hear him.
talks like this, but really slowly.
So it's just you, but talking slow.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, do a voice. Do a voice.
Bro, I know you heard the face he made when he did. he said, yeah. That's what he did, bro.
Like tongue all out.
We told you to do a voice for a fucking fictional character, not show us or tell us what you sound like when you bust a nut. Get the fuck out of here, Steven. Come on.
I can't think of a good fictional character right now, though.
Wow. If you're all right, try. Say you were what are they called? Say you were a what are the cat niggas called?
I don't know.
I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, say it was like a cat, like an anthropomorphic cat. What would your voice be like, Steven?
How's it going?
So just you?
No, but a higher pitched voice. And like catty, like I have like long, like whiskers.
This is obviously something you thought about before.
Oh, like I'll be like one of those people like on the anime like hack sign with like the player characters that like look like humans but they have a cat head.
Yeah, he's thought of this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't remember what they're fucking called. It's bothering me. Okay. What about let's go with a humanistic rate. Like you've played World of Warcraft before, right?
Yeah, totally. I think everyone
Right.
has.
What about a dwarf? Give me your dwarf voice. Come on. Give me the dwarf voice.
They're kind of like low, right? Like.
Not necessarily. Dwarfs have pretty humanish voices. They just have an accent.
How's it going, Kaho?
So just you?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Just like give me a dwarf voice.
I probably would never do a dwarf, to be honest.
Give me a dwarf voice, you piece of shit.
And that's your imp voice right there?
No, that's the work voice.
It's not an imp voice, it's a goblin voice.
Oh, goblin, I'm sorry. Not an imp, my fault.
You dare fucking offend me like that again.
I just want, like, take a picture of your, like, record yourself doing this so they can see what face you got to make to do this.
I don't have to make a face to do it.
That's my point exactly. This nigga practices this shit.
yeah, like I wanted to be a voice actor for a long ass time.
What happened?
Voice acting is one of those industries where you have to know somebody. It's one of those like in order to get your foot in the door, you've already got to have your foot in the door. And like that was explained to me by an actual professional voice actor. There's this guy who I'm friends with. He goes by Shinikami. He actually played in the abridged version. He played the voice of Goku.
And Team 4-Star?
What? Like, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z.
And why did he hook you up or anything like
that? Because he was just a voice actor. He's not like a producer or anything.
Yeah.
What a lame ass tepid response. Nick, like, I'm about to go in on this, Nick.
Hey, relax.
Try
it. Depressed. Chill out, brother.
What is depression, nigga? Come on. You know he can't get depressed. He ain't got the faculties for it.
I hate to say it, but I really think that's the truth.
I mean, I did just spend a lot of money, so I'm pretty happy right now.
Just Google real quick. How to be depressed.
I just bought a Game Boy Advance with backlight. So it's like original Game Boy Advance, but it had a light on it. Brighter.
Yeah, we know what backlights are. What are we at for time?
Half or so.
1 hour and 20 minutes.
1 hour and 20 minutes. You got 10 more minutes. Can you hang in there, Jinsei?
Yeah, I'm hanging. I'm swinging, brother. I'm swinging.
Hanging as hard as he can.
Yeah.
So let's talk about my new endeavor, right?
Oh, God.
Everybody knows by now because I've been talking about retro gaming for the past week or 2 weeks from now. So I literally been selling my entire manga collection off, right, to get these retro games. I'm keeping my Naruto manga because that's like a special place in my heart about the Naruto manga. But I just recently bought a Game Boy Advance that's been modded to have like a brighter light. Isn't that cool? I paid like $200, but like, man, that's pretty awesome.
When you go out and you look for this stuff, do you do research beforehand on what you should pay?
Yeah, I compare prices this on like eBay, and then I do like Amazon and stuff like that. I compare.
I'm just making sure because you got a penchant for spending money when you don't need to. So
I know it's a bad habit of mine.
That's why Papa manages your money, which makes sense. So, or else my son would go broke in a week. And I think because Steven's like way too trendy. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I mean that when some shit pops up and he's like, "Oh, I want to do that," he'll do it for like 3 weeks. He'll go all in, and then he'll stop, and then some new shit will pop up, and then he'll go all in.
So you mean he's like you then? Except instead of going all in for 1 day, he goes in for 3 weeks.
Yeah, except for he's spending like way more than me, but still.
Just like.
I mean, you can try to flip it, try to make me upset all you want to. I'm too tired for that. but no matter which way you go about it, it's just like, I mean, it's not a terrible thing if you can afford to do it. I believe he can obviously afford it through 5 years of working and not knowing how much money he has or doesn't have. But it's almost like gambling and losing it all because at the end of the day, because he continues to set a trend, get rid of everything and just do it. He has nothing to show for the money he spent. Like,
you mean how like he became a manga collector and then ended up selling all of his manga?
Yeah, like it's like okay, that's like your one video, your piece de resistance, your fucking hang this shit in the Louvre.
Swan song.
Like, is this 100,000? Are people seeing this video 100,000 times? Of you unboxing? 700,000 times?
No, 170,000.
170,000 viewed video of you unboxing all the manga.
Is that what it was? I thought it was like some Naruto shit.
Yeah, it was a Naruto manga.
But I was the first one to actually. I think we talked about this before, but anyway, I was the first one to actually unbox them all together simultaneously because I pre-ordered the last box set to come out, and then I got the other two because this is when I first started working at work, and then I was like, that's what I did with my like first check. It's got all 3 Naruto box sets.
How much did it run you?
Back then, probably like 300, I think, altogether, because like box sets were a lot cheaper than they are now, and now it's like probably double that.
God damn.
But this was like it ran me 300 like 5 years ago. The manga, especially now in the pandemic, everything that is like in the entertainment business is like scalped completely off the radar.
I mean, yeah, that's the way of things now. Buy shit before niggas can buy shit, and then sell it to them for a higher price.
Yeah, definitely trying to do that a little bit this summer, to be honest.
Oh, you trying to become a scalper?
Yeah, for pools.
What?
For swimming pools?
Swimming pools?
Yeah, legitimately, I didn't get it. Somebody else did last week for $580. Sold it for $1,400 the next day.
God damn!
I know someone at our workplace that does that.
This man always trying to like get somebody like fired. You feel me? Like
he can't stop incriminating himself. What makes you think he's not going to extend the incrimination to other people?
Anyway, we won't talk about that.
I know this one guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he works in the same department as me. He has brown hair and blue eyes, and his name starts with S and ends with Steven.
Actually, nobody really works in my department when I'm there.
Joke, Steven.
Just saying.
Unless there's another Steven in your department, there's no reason to just say. Like, that's the entirety of the joke. Do you get it? Please tell me you get it.
Got it.
This guy who works in your department, name starts with S, ends with Steven. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, my name.
Oh, I think. Woo! Miracles happen, I guess.
y'all need to stop.
No. This nigga is insufferable.
Y'all need to stop.
In fucking sufferable. Also, nigga, Steven, rap is spelled with a W.
Oh, it is? My bad.
Yes.
So what did I miss?
He's just typing in the fucking Discord channel. Wrap up time. Like he runs some shit. Hey, shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's Jinsei Sleepy Town today.
Nigga, cut it out. We're gonna have some, maybe not tonight, but at some point we're gonna have some words. This brazenness is beginning to bother me. But that we can discuss how I like eviscerate some shit another time. That's episode 27.
Y'all
the
see
episode of Straight Up Finger. What?
Y'all, the listenership, y'all see what I gotta deal with? Gotta sit here and mediate as these two niggas fight.
They gonna see more. They're gonna see more because I'm exposing shit. You know why? You know why I'm exposing shit? Because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, Kaho, why'd you kick Steven off? You're so mean." No, niggas gonna know why this shit happens. Everyone's gonna know. If I end up getting rid of Steven, I ain't gonna have people coming at me like I'm a villain or something. Nah, they'll get all. I mean, I do want to be a villain. Like, if I ever get to be in a movie, I want to be the villain. But in this particular instance, they're gonna get all the tea. I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna have receipts. I'm gonna have fucking like screenshots of chats and shit. Nah, everybody gonna know just how easy it is. How easy it is to get fucking annoyed by this nigga sometimes. Most of the times. Almost all the time.
Conversely, just to let everybody know, 6 days till my nigga get married, you feel me?
Oh, 6 days until Io becomes King Io.
I'm definitely I gotta record plenty of videos so we can just have that shit play on that next episode that we record, just like in the background the whole entire time.
If Io was like fucking like the king of Wakanda or Zamunda, what would the name of his country be?
Oh, it'd be Skinny Bobo.
Skinny Bobo.
It'd be Skinny Bobo for sure.
How did that come up anyway?
We've already explained it twice now. The great nation of Skitty Bobo. Okay, so as I was saying before, the patron deity's name came up, and we had to pay all due respects to him. It's the end of episode 27. If you guys liked what you heard, hit the subscribe button, give us a like, visit the description box to see all of our social media links. It'd be cool. Drop some questions for us to answer, because like trying to depend on this thing, Steven keeps saying, I got some topics, and then we get into the topics and they whack as fuck. So it's like almost impossible for people to put up some questions that would be worse content. So excuse me, if you have any questions, any curiosities, or if you just want to try out for Steven's spot, hit me up. Go through Twitter. We are on Discord as well. You just drop a DM, give you some Discord information. Make sure you check out Steven's anime channel, which has been depressing recently, or some shit like that. Anime Alley, and then Game Alley. He's doing retro gaming shit as well. Check out Jinsei at The Real Jinsei on...
Nope.
I don't... What?
Jinsei CLB. What's CLB stand for, Kaho?
Wait. First of all, where did I get The Real Jinsei from?
That used to be my Twitter handle.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, what does CLB stand for?
Certified Lover Boy. Hey,
Certified.
Yeah, Certified Lover Boy.
Okay. Are you incriminating yourself?
No, that's Drake's album coming out. Stop it.
Oh, okay. See, and no, we just leave that. We leave that where it is for now. Go back to that shit another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, hit us up on Twitter. You send us some questions. This way, I can farm you for content and not necessarily have to think about it myself. Honesty being what it is. I mean, it would just be nice to have a little bit more interactions with our crowds. I know Io's going to eventually give us some questions, and I'm going to see if Abby wants to come on again at some point in the future. Maybe just like mute Steven. But yeah, that's it. We got to let Jinsei get to sleep. Beauty rest being what it is, and when you are as beautiful as this nigga is, you need like 10 hours of sleep. So
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Appreciate me by taking us out on the note. The